Hi, Amber Duggar here, founder of Profit for Keeps, and during today's Profit for Joy video, we're going to be talking about how to become successful with paying down debt once and for all. And it's not what you may be expecting to hear, so listen up. So what the heck is debt? Well, a lot of times when people come to me with debt, I have to remind them that they are in a safe, non-judgmental space, that they're in a space to truly explore and heal their relationship with money. And what I find is that debt can bring a lot of negative emotions such as shame or resentment or anxiety or stress. And the very first thing before we even get started is looking at debt from a different perspective. So the thing is, when you have gratitude for debt, it's a game changer. So let me just, before you go, what the heck, why would I be grateful for this debt that I have? I want you to just think back to your former self when you were using that leverage for yourself. You are here today specifically because you were able to do the things that you did, because you were able to say yes in the moment. So it's really important to see that your debt got you to where you are right now, and it allowed you to get the skills, and it allowed you to invest in yourself, etc. So having gratitude for that process and that opportunity is essential to be able to then pay this down with love, with gratitude. So one of the very best strategies to pay down debt is not what people expect. When I have clients work with me, very soon, early on, they start to get windfalls of money. And I'm not sure exactly why this happens, but I do believe it has something to do with the fact that people are ready. People are ready to become responsible financial stewards. They're ready to become clear and control with their money. And so when this happens, they start receiving extra money. And it's always, I don't know, it's just something that happens. But here's the thing. The very first thing they want to do is pay debt. And I get it. It is a human response. It's human nature to want to use that immediately to pay that debt off because it's such a pain point. It's such a gnawing, raw thing, right? Now, again, that goes back to step one, giving it gratitude, and two, recognizing, taking a step back for a moment and asking yourself, how did this happen? A lot of times we have debt because we have an expense that comes up or an opportunity that comes up that we weren't expecting. And the very best way to say yes is to put it on a credit card. And so I am here to help you break that cycle. So the reason that I don't suggest that you put money towards your card first is actually because you want to break the cycle and start aging your money. So the milestones that I suggest for my clients, for anyone going through Profit for Keeps, is to do a 2-month aged money goal first. So that's the first thing you do. Once you have 2 full months, and what does that mean? That means, well, that you have enough money to pay 2 months worth of expenses without having any additional money come in the door. Once you have that, then you can put any extra money towards your debt. So that way, when some opportunity comes up or some expense comes up that you weren't expecting, you don't immediately have to put it back on a card like you would have if you had paid off the card instead. But now you have this buffer, this aged money that you'd be able to use so that you can continue to pay down your card. And that is how you will succeed 100% with paying down debt. Now, I've already mentioned the worst strategy is definitely just taking the money and immediately applying to the debt. While exciting and freeing that can feel, when you have a system like Profit for Keeps, you can see where the money is applied. And that gives you so much security and knowing of the purpose that you have behind your savings and behind the money that's in your bank account. So here's some ways that you can actually age your money. You want to know what your full expenses are. You want to know how much you need to be making to cover those expenses, and then determine what you can pause while still making that higher level of money. You've heard the same thing before, I'm sure, make more than you spend. But when you actually do, and it's really that simple, you want to bring in more money than you're spending, but you also want to be bringing in more money than you're going to be needing. And what do I mean by that? It's the true expenses that trip people up all the time. So these are the irregular expenses. So when you're using an envelope system, you can start putting money aside for those things that you know you will be paying. And then that way, you know for sure you are bringing in more money than you're going to be needing now and in the future with those variable expenses. So here's what I'd love for you to do. Put a comment below and ask what has debt, or not ask ask yourself and then tell us and share with us what debt has done for you, what debt has allowed you to do, and what gratitude you have for that. Did you like this video? Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to get notified when future videos are published. Become cash flow savvy by joining our growing Sweet Life Purposeful Money community by visiting amberduggar.com/community. The link is below as well. And this is where we help you become a truly profitable and sustainable online business. Until the next video, remember, money is simply a resource, and making peace with money allows you to pursue the things you enjoy with freedom. Much love to you.